last summer, the director of the Governor's Office for Film and Television, Vince Porter, pulled together myself, Professor Robert Clift from the Comm Department, our coordinator, Hillary Demmer, and Ann Ashby.
Thank you.
So we think one
that never gets old.
Between students and
well, basically, students at SM affiliated with the MBA and the Department of Education are making films for the film festivals to put out information about local food culture. There's a real culture of food quality and people can support it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in the singing of our country's national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a 4th of July unlike any other in this country. It is Ashland, Oregon's 4th of July, and today's festivities are brought to you by the Ashland Chamber of Commerce. I'm Livia Janice from Livia Janice Productions, and my co-host for today is
Sean Mark Nipper with Real House Films. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. Give it up for Livia Janice on that. Nailed it.
every page, even though there have been some good days of production and bad.
Phenomenal.
Thank you so much. Today is a historical event. It is the 100th anniversary of our own Lithia Park, 1916 to 2016.
Fantastic. All right. In 1908, the city of Ashland set aside property on Ashland Creek for development of the city park, authorized a permit tax levy to fund the park, and appointed members of the city's first Parks Commission. These actions were part of the city charter amendment, overwhelmingly adopted by Ashland votes, that reserved and forever dedicated city lands border Ashland Creek. I'm getting a little bit of...
From the plaza to the forest reserve for park purposes, and several years later, John McLaren, the designer and superintendent of Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, was hired to develop a landscape plan. After that work was completed, Lithia Park was formally dedicated over the Independence Day holiday, July 4th through 6th, 1916.
Lithia Park will celebrate its 100-year anniversary of the 4th of July. Lithia Park is Ashland's most prominent park, as both residents and visitors enjoy its beauty. Hiking, youthful playground, running trails, cycling, and ice skating in the winter.
Lithia Park spans 93 acres and is a place to meet with family and friends for a picnic or a slow stroll through one of America's most beautiful treasures.
We are honored to recognize Lithia Park at this year's 4th of July celebration. 100 years.
And the Grand Marshals this year for our parade represent the hard work and many volunteer hours of the Ashland Parks and Recreation Commission, Mr. Mike Gardner, Grand Marshal.
Ashland Parks and Rec Department, Michael Black.
Ashland Parks Foundation, Marge Bernard.
Ashland Parks volunteer, Tom Foster.
And this year's theme design, if you haven't bought a t-shirt yet, you should. They come in tanks and regular t-shirt style. But it was locally drawn by Jack Weens and is a beautiful, beautiful design. It's available on t-shirts for purchase at the Chamber booth on the plaza throughout today's event.
So go get one.
And stay hydrated. On the 4th, remember to stay hydrated. Wear a hat, use sunscreen, and please, 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 we hope you have a reusable bag for your purchases and a reusable bottle for your water.
That's right.
We are trying to create the greenest event each year. We go back each year and take a look at what worked and what didn't and try to improve. And Ashland takes pride in reducing the amount of trash our event creates. Ashland Chamber and Recology created a baseline of waste produced, which was 40 yards.
Each year we strive to reduce this amount by being mindful of our individual and collective impact.
And this year we're looking forward to being able to make it smaller and create less waste.
We have special collection containers you can see for bottles and cans. Look for the blue metal stand with the blue lids located throughout the event.
Use it, wear it out, pass it on, or go without.
I like that. Please leave the parade route with the way you found it. As you make your way to the park, please place any trash or recycling in its proper bin before you leave your space.
And Sean, speaking of the park,
Yes.
if you don't know, the day does not end here in Ashland with the parade.
There's so much happening.
Yes, and if you go to the park, you will see some incredible, incredible entertainment. We start out with the Ashland City Band, and then partway through their concert, Mr. Barry Kraft, for many years an Oregon Shakespeare Festival actor, will be reading, and this is audience participation, the Declaration of Independence. We follow that, we go back to the City Band, and there is an incredible patriotic medley, in the middle of which Mr. Bob Jackson Minor will be reading the Gettysburg Address. You'll see him in the parade. He is dressed as President Lincoln.
Oh yeah, you'll see him. He's super tall. Taller than me, that's for sure.
So this afternoon we have the California Repercussions. They have been brought here by the Oregon Shakespeare Festival for the Green Show. They were the Green Show, I believe, both Saturday and Sunday, and then they are performing after the Ashland City Band. And they will be followed by the College Fund Street Band. And they are from Elk Grove, and they're comprised of siblings Mario Fong, Leland Fong, and Jennifer Fong. Two other siblings, Maxwell and Nina Fong, who are in college, often join them. And they are raising money for college, except they are presenting their music here this afternoon for free.
That's what I was going to ask. Are they trying to raise money for school?
Yes, that's why they're called
Band.
the College Fund
like
Band.
it.
And
I
they
wish I thought
are
of that.
incredible. Bring your kids over there for both Repercussions and for the College Fund Street Band.
Very cool. Well, you know, the Ashland City Band has quite a history. You can trace its roots back to the 1870s, when it was common for small communities to have a town band. The band would play for parades, weddings, communities, picnics, and arrival for the stagecoach or train of an important dignitary. I wish I was there for that. That would have been fun.
I know.
Newspaper articles and photographs from the 1880s begin to show the gradual development of a 20-piece band to the current 70-member band. In the late 1920s, the group was known as the Ashland Brass Band and combined with another town band to form the Ashland Concert Band. In the mid-1930s, the band became part of Ashland's city charter and was known as the Ashland Municipal Band. There have been 15 different band conductors over the last 90 years. The position of the conductor would sometimes change from year to year, but the last 47 years, there have been only 3 conductors. David Wright, Rail Maddox, I know that guy, I took band from him, who continues to play in the band, and the current direct conductor, Don Bigler that is, now in the 18th year as a conductor and 49th year as a member of the band. The Ashland City Band will play free concerts each Thursday through August 13th. The programs begin at 6:15 with pre-concert music by small ensembles, followed by the full band at 7 p.m. Invite some friends, bring a picnic, and enjoy an evening of band music at your Ashland City Band.
So while we're waiting for the parade to start, and I'm beginning to see some motorcycles, and that should be the beginning of the parade, I do want to invite you, if you have kids, or not, to come to the family activity zone that's just past the plaza in Lithia Park. The Ashland High School football team will have a fun obstacle course. You'll get to meet the robots built by Ashland High School Robotics Club that competed for this year's competition statewide.
I want to meet the robots.
I know.
Can you shake their hand?
Yes, you probably could.
Okay,
You could, Sean. The College Fund Street Band will be performing in that area throughout the afternoon, and then at the band shell from 2:45 to 3:15.
Very cool.
I also want to mention, this evening we have the American Band College at Ashland High School sports field. Yes, they we know for those of us who are residents, they were tearing it up to put down turf. Well, they have put some kind of flooring out there today, and tickets are available right there. $5 of each ticket goes to help pay for the fireworks. The fireworks are brought to you again, just like the festivities today, by the Ashland Chamber of Commerce. And they have been asked to extend the fireworks 10 minutes, and so Ashland Chamber did a crowdfunding campaign, which was a huge success.
Which had Judy Pavlik in there. That's right.
And each year, the community is so appreciative for the Ashland Chamber's public fireworks display. And the crowdfunding campaign gave citizens the chance to support the show and help expand it. So thanks to the support of a number of community members, we are able to expand the show this year, adding new shells all throughout the show, lasting an added length of about, I guess it's 4 to 5 minutes. But it's the first crowdfunding effort. So if you have no plans for this evening, or even if you do, if you have not gone and heard the American Band College, these are about 200 members of music teachers from all over the country, and they get together to do performances and to keep upgrading their skills during the summer. They perform, I believe, at the Criterion Theater, and then they do the concert tonight. And towards the end of the concert, when it's dark, that's when the fireworks begin, and they are coordinated with the music. It is unbelievable. There are also some places in town where you might be able to pitch a chair and see it from, but the best place is at the Ashland High School sports area.
It always takes so long to get dark. I'm waiting and I'm waiting forever. And you know, the cool thing about the fireworks is that they are actually not only extending, but even during the show, it's going to be even more spectacular this year, which is super exciting.
Sean, we have the results of the judging.
Oh my goodness,
and
I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll try to remember to, when these floats come by, to let you know. But in the nonprofit section, 101 goes to entry 804, which is Southern Oregon University.
Nice.
Number 2 is Science Works. Why am I not surprised?
Of course.
And number 3 is the Jackson Fuel Committee.
Nice. All right, in the social services round, number 1 is Rotary of Ashland. And then after that, BSA, which you're going to tell me what that is.
Well, sure.
It's on my page right here.
Up.
Right. Where is it?
It's, it's Boy Scout Troop 112.
Boy Scouts of America, of course.
Of
I never got to be a
course.
Boy Scout, so I didn't know what BSA meant.
Boy
I
Scouts
wish I was
of
a Boy
America.
Scout. Yay.
It's never too late, Sean.
Okay.
Following that, we have the winner of the commercial entries, and Newman Hotel, one of which is right here on Main Street, the Ashland Springs Hotel, an incredible place to stay. They now have the Ashland Hills back up out on Highway 66.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2 was Richter Cargo Cycles. Number 3, Day of the Dead.
Oh, man.
Yes.
They're a few months early, but I'm telling you, it's going to be exciting if they won an award. All right, and then the faith base, we've got Church of LDS won that round. Neighborhoods, Autism won 702. And the adult, of course, Grandma Boom in the room. I can't wait to see.
Wait till you see her come through.
That's right.
Oh, it's ready.
Fantastic. And the last one, Children, I can't read that. What does that
Creative
say?
Dance for Children, and second place for the children's entry was the YMCA.
Yay, fantastic.
Sean, I believe we have, I see some of our wonderful finest out
Indeed.
there on motorcycles.
Is it
They are
almost time?
starting the parade Well, the parade's already been going for a block, but yes. So, following them.
Well, real quick, before they get right to us, I want to thank a couple sponsors. They kind of help make this whole thing possible, so we really appreciate them.
Absolutely, and we'll keep thanking them throughout the morning.
So the Brass Stripe sponsors, Caldor Brewing Company, Green Springs Inn, and Bob and Karen Rasmussen. Thank you so much.
And we'll get back to the sponsors in a minute. What you see are the wonderful police force out there on their motorcycles leading the parade. Thank you
sir.
so much for your service to this community.
You have water for me.
And then we have Ashland Chamber, Kelsey Franz with water.
Yay, Kelsey!
Kelsey! We want to so thank these wonderful flag carriers. That is the Elks, I believe. American Legion, of course, silly me. The American Legion, thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. And following behind the American Legion, here we are, the American Legion, their wonderful flags. And I can hear the Ashland City Band coming up shortly, and that's Mr. Graham Lewis, who photographs everything worth photographing in this town.
Ashland in focus. How are you?
Hey, Graham.
Picture time.
And then we have Ashland's old-fashioned 4th of July celebration, brought to you by the Ashland Chamber of Commerce. I'm sorry, this is a Chamber of Commerce unlike any I've ever been in, and I've been a member of 4 different ones. And the Ashland Chamber does so much for this city. We have the 4th of July celebration, and then Festival of Lights the day after Thanksgiving. We don't call it Black Friday, we call it the Festival of Lights.
That's right.
So thank you for everything the Chamber does. And upcoming right now, it is the Ashland City Band. Oh my goodness. And the city band is followed by our own representative, Peter Buckley. Peter Buckley, thank you so much for all the years of service. Thank you so much. He is retiring from being our state representative.
That's
and
right.
And then we have Ashland's Mayor, John Stromberg.
Hello,
12
Mayor
years
Stromberg.
a mayor.
Yay. And then we've got Ashland City Council, Rich Rosenthal, Mike Morris, Pam Marsh, Steph Seffinger, Greg Lemhouse. Thank you all so much for all you do.
And then we have the wonderful Mayor of Talent, Darby Stricker. Darby.
It's talent.
Is as much our sister city in some ways as Guanajuato, because they are
That's
only
right.
5 miles north of here.
Talent. It's the other Ashland.
Yeah. That's the Mayor of Talent, Darby Stricker.
Oh, I got a demerit for that one.
And then we have, can't read it. Oh, the outgoing president of SOU, Dr. Roy Saigo, in a 1967 Camaro. Thank you so much, Dr. Roy Saigo and his lovely wife, his bride.
All right, next, the superintendent of Ashland Schools, Suzanne Cusick, in a 1941 Ford Model Air Roadster.
Being driven by her husband. I believe.
Yay.
Suzanne, hi. I've known Suzanne and Tim, her husband, for years and years,
my
and they
goodness.
moved away. Now they're back. We're all
Fantastic.
come back to Ashland. And next we have the Queen of Guanajuato, or the Princess. I'm sorry. Well, it says Queen on
It is
there.
the Queen. Whoa.
Graciela 1, 1957 White Thunderbird.
Very nice.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
All right, next, the Guanajuato City Administrators in a 1960 red Thunderbird.
Certainly looks like a red Thunderbird to me. This is from our sister city. They are here every 4th of July.
That's right, thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Good to see you again. Is that the Ashland?
Representative. Ashland representatives to Guanajuato. Every year we send some wonderful high school girls to represent us in Guanajuato, and there they are. Thank you so much. And I know the trip was life-changing. I can tell. And the wonderful artist who has done the most gorgeous mural in the Calle de Guanajuato. The artist is Laura Rangel. Loretta. Muchas gracias, Loretta. Laura Rangel, mural painter for Calle Guanajuato. Walk by there today. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous mural.
Yay.
It's a beautiful rendering, but when you see it in person. Oh, and my goodness, Mr. Bob Jackson Minor, otherwise known as President Abraham Lincoln.
Hello, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. We can't wait to hear you read the Gettysburg Address at the bandshell. Followed by Ashland Parks and Rec, the Grand Marshals.
The Grand Marshals.
Marge Bernard in a Model T Ford.
1921, my goodness.
And Mike Gardner, Ashland Parks and Rec. These are our Grand Marshals. 100 years. Lithia Park is 100 years old. Doesn't look a day over 10.
I love what you've done with the place.
And then we have Jeffrey McFarland, Forestry and Open Services Supervisor. Look at those pictures. Oh, my goodness. Celebrating 100 years of Lithia Park. Parks and Recreation, Mr. Don Merrill. Park Tech, Western Division. 30
Wow.
years of service. 30 years. And these are the wonderful T-shirts that are drawn by the artist. You can have one of these, tanks or regulars or kid size.
Fantastic. All right, next up. Where's that? Oh, it's way down there. I'm going to hold off. Look at that thing.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
I wonder if you can take that out in the ocean.
820?
I've got 820.
Okay, I'll get the next one. I got 204.
What? I believe I can fly. If you can park that right at my house when we're done, that would be great.
I believe that's Parks and Rec again. Groundsmaster, that is a groundsmaster.
My goodness.
B-City, you've got B-City?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next up, B City USA, Ashland and Friends. Ashland is the 5th B City USA. B City USA Ashland is a subcommittee of Ashland Parks and Recreation. Ashland has committed to supporting bees and other pollinators in both public and private land. The city and parks acknowledges the importance of pollinators for health, ecosystems, agriculture, and local economy. That's right.
You know, you can become a member of Bee City. You can sign up to have your backyard or your front yard checked out to see if it is bee friendly. I know I mean to do that because I got an incredible backyard with lots of things that would make bees very happy. And they are followed by Asante.
I don't have a...
Asante, that would be under... Asante, 100 Steps to Better Health. And they are advising us to drink plenty of water. I don't see a number. We needed a number. Okay. And of course, Asante partners with Ashland Community Hospital, and they've become Asante and Ashland Community Hospital. They satisfy all the health needs of this community and many, many members of the Rogue Valley.
Staying alive.
Walk 30 minutes a day. I do. Yay. Eat dark chocolate. I do. Yay. Sunscreen. I don't know.
Where's the part about the wine in there? Is there wine?
Red wine.
Red wine, right? No more than 2 bottles every day.
Oh, and I can see what's coming up down the way, but Ashland and Medford. Yes, the Jefferson Pipe Band. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. And they are followed by Make Art, Not War. From Earth Without Art is just I think that's how you say it. Mark Milliner, owner of Terra Firma in Jacksonville, is offering unique, one-of-a-kind items, furniture, and cool art for 20 years. And Brian Porter, co-proprietor of Porter's, dining at the Depot in Medford. Together they become the two most interesting men in the world. With 196 countries represented in flying colors, these guys carry the weight of the world on their heads. From Argentina to Zambia, these perennial Globe Award winners believe world peace is what all Americans want and need to recognize on this, our Independence Day. Thank you for all you do. Earth Without Art is
on the board for state representative? Oh, okay. All right, next up, Jackson County Democrats. The Jackson County Democrats support Democratic candidates, federal, state, and local. They also support issues that make lives better. Thank you all to the voters who passed the Rogue Valley Transit, increased the RCC bond.
And please, whatever you do, get out there and vote in November. Mike Moran for State Representative. Thank you so much. And here's the adult entry, first place, Creative Dance for Children, with classes taught by Cassie Preskenis inspire a love of movement in children ages 2 to 13 years old. The dancers learn many styles of movement such as folk, modern, hula, and swing dance.
And right ahead of that is Grandma Boom over there.
Grandma
there she
Boom!
is, floating. She's her own float, floating down the lane.
I got 2 and 6. Is that okay?
What's that?
I've got 2 and 6.
Okay, I'll go to 817.
And what you hear coming up here is macaroni's marching noodles.
And on the drums right there is Eric Getter. I was in band with that kid at Ashland High.
Once again,
He was always first chair.
macaroni's marching noodles, the pasta with a punch, providing you with music and marching. Macaroni's restaurant has been here for 26 years.
All right. Cascade Girl Oregon Honey Festival right here in front of us. Look at this. Oregon Honey Festival is a yearly event put on by the Cascade Girl organization. It celebrates bees, beekeeper, honey, and mead, which is a honey beverage, if you didn't know. Every year, bookkeepers come to present their products to the public. There will be food, honey, and mead tasting demos, beekeeping, that is. Way different. Way different. I'm into the
Those
beekeeping
bees
part.
are so darn talented.
What else do we have?
Oh, and coming up here, first place, Southern Oregon University. Southern Oregon University was founded in 1872 as Ashland Academy. In 1887, the state of Oregon proclaimed what is now known as an SOU as an official normal school, a training facility for high school graduates to become teachers. And today, SOU offers over 33 majors, educates over 6,200 students annually, and is proud to report that 71% of their student population consists of Oregon residents. Over half of the freshman class beginning fall 2016 hails from the Southern Oregon region alone. SOU is not only committed to student success, it prides itself on providing an inclusive, accepting learning atmosphere where students can enjoy a comprehensive education through theoretical and applied learning experiences. I don't know how many of us here remember when SOU was Southern Oregon State College, SOC.
I was here.
Well, I started my degree in 1966, and I finished it in 1992 at SOC, which is
Wow.
now SOU.
SOC.
Only 26 years between classes.
That's all right. We've got some more SOU coming up here as well.
SOU is a proud steward of the environment and was named the nation's first bee campus in 2015. And they were also given the honor of Tree Campus USA for the second year running this spring. SOU is a proud member of the vibrant Rogue Valley community, partnering closely with the local Chamber of Commerce to connect stewards to our thriving locale. Many citizens around the Southern Oregon region interact with the university through numerous programs such as Jefferson Public Radio, OLLI, the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, and RVTV, which is what we are being filmed on right now, Government and Public Access Media. Southern Oregon University wishes you a happy and safe 4th of July to all the parade participants and attendees, and thanks the Rogue Valley for their ongoing support. Go Raiders!
That's right. And while we have a short gap, I'm going to thank a couple other sponsors. The Bronze Star sponsors, Oak Street Tank and Steel, thank you so much. And Herrick Dienel, RV Roasting Company, and Norris and Peterson. Thank you so much for helping make this happen.
The farm is Tree Campus USA, still part of Southern Oregon University. The farm is a center for sustainability. It's, I believe it's the one that's right on Walker Street. Yes, it's there. I've been there, and I've eaten there, and the food is incredible. Planted right in our valley, SOU offsets water usage 100% through river restoration. Public education of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from Ashland. This is your public liberal arts university, Southern Oregon University. Go Raiders! Go Raiders! And here we have the executive director of the Ashland Chamber of Commerce. I don't know how she does it. Sandra Slattery.
Who's that guy walking with you right there? Who is that?
That is the better half.
Senor
No,
Dennis,
the prettier half. No, he is the other half of the Slattery family, Dennis and Sandra Slattery. Thank you, Sandra and Dennis, for all you do.
Next up, the children's entry first place winner, Ashland Dance Works. Look at these guys. Ashland Dance Works is a local dance studio that provides best possible dance training in hip-hop, jazz, and ballet, and professional and positive environment for students of all ages.
And they are followed by entry number 508, Ashland Electric Bikes. Look at that, look at that. And a bubble machine, yay! Ashland Electric Bikes. The folks from Ashland Electric Bikes, Ashland's #1 choice for electric assisted bike sales and service. Jerry and his crew have been serving the community for 9 years now, helping folks go green, have fun, and tackle the hills of Ashland with ease. All from the seat of an electric bicycle. The ride of the future, it's here now. Ashland Electric Bikes.
It's an electric unicorn. How fun. Yep. Coming in with our Silver Star sponsors, Ashland Hills Hotel and Suites, Rock Island Design, Sherwin-Williams, Oregon Shakespeare Festival, Davis Hearn Anderson Turner, Blue Giraffe, Ashland Food Co-op, or The Coop, it's also known by.
I went there and got my sandwich for lunch. They were open at 7 a.m. this morning.
That's
and I guess they
right.
have coffee all day? Isn't that what Andy
free
said?
until 11, I believe, and
I
so
think
you're
so.
about to, you got 23 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, friends of the Ashland, let's try that again. Friends of the Animal Shelter. Friends of the Animal Shelter provide volunteers and support for the programs at Jackson County Animal Shelter on Highway 99 in Phoenix. We love our volunteers, and we hope all you'll find the time to help us find homes for deserving pets. Volunteers walk, socialize, and train dogs, helping them become and remain highly adoptable.
And that's where I got my Rosie. I got her there 4.5 years ago, and man, she takes me hiking every day. She keeps me warm at night.
I would love to adopt this, whatever this is.
It's a
I
kitty
think it's a cat. Is it a cat,
A
bud?
lap is a terrible thing to waste.
It's a Volkswagen cat.
And here we have coming up religious entry first place, 100 years of pioneers. It's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The LDS Church Ashland Ward just celebrated being started in Ashland 50 years now. This is their way to say that they want the U.S. as pioneers from other countries. Some of the LDS stayed in Utah, some left for California, but these families represented in the parade came to Ashland and started the LDS church group here in 1940. Their building is 50 years old, but the members were here before the 1940s.
Look at her. She is tearing it up. That's amazing. I love it. What's this one?
1002? They're still part of LDS.
Oh, okay.
I think 1002 is coming up.
I got that one.
Okay.
And then 902.
I'll get 902.
Our Gold Star sponsors come in at U.S. Bank, Bank of the Cascades, Dagoba Chocolate, Southern Oregon Media Group, Platt Anderson Cellars, Beezy's on the Creek / Harvey's, Alan and Karen Drescher. Thank you so much for your support making this happen. All right, Seroptimus International of Ashland, chartered as a service club in 1946. The club raises funds through a 67-year partnership with Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Proceeds from the rental of pillows and blankets are shared 50-50 with OSF. I wish I would have known that the other night.
And they are followed by Oregonians for DeBoer, Alan DeBoer for State Representative number 5. Alan DeBoer is the former mayor of Ashland, past school board member, and would ask for your vote to represent District 5. He says if you want to see effective government, he'd like the opportunity to use problem-solving skills to help all Oregonians. Mr. DeBoer needs your vote, and he will do the work. Oregonians for DeBoer.
Where is Derek's race car? What? Where's your car? I want to see that thing. It's too slow right now, right? Hey. Hello, Brooke.
You get 401?
401? Yes. Ashland Family YMCA, second place winner of the Ashland Children's Entry. Established in 1899, the Ashland Family YMCA has been serving our community for 117 years. There was no park when they started. With over 7,500 members, almost everyone in the town is connected with the YMCA. I used to play soccer with them. From gymnastics to the gym, camps and cardio, Pilates to the pool, sports to spin class, we're something for everyone. What? I'm sorry, I just became speechless over that. That was amazing.
I'm on 603. I just had that and then went away from it. Isn't that core?
603?
Yeah, that's good.
What? What? Oh my goodness. That was amazing.
And you too can do that if you go to the YMCA. And they are followed, Sean, they are followed by CORE, Community Outreach Evangelism. They travel around the state of Oregon and further, calling people everywhere to turn to Christ in love and be saved from sin, death, and hell. Their desire is to love God and their neighbor. And that is CORE, Community Outreach Evangelism. Community Outreach Evangelism. What's the next one?
It is.
Year 205, I'll be 819.
Okay. All right, ready? Put your hands together. The Jefferson State Choral Coalition is a multi-generational choir that provides access to participation in and preservation of a wide variety of American popular music. Their stylistically authentic performances and community outreach empower and uplift us all.
Okay.
They're now in their 13th year. They are directed by the world-famous choral arranger-composer Dr. Kirby Shaw. They are affiliated with the Oregon Center for the Arts and Southern Oregon University, known for their high-energy performances. As you can see, they rehearse right here in Ashland on the SOU campus.
And we have what is known as a gap, so this is another... Declaration of Independence. Now, I want you to know, if you have not experienced a live reading, it is totally participatory by the audience. And it's a reading and passionate and beautiful of our Declaration. We hope you'll join us there. That would be around 1:15 this afternoon. Then we continue the concert by the Ashland City Band, and one of the final parts of the concert, they do a medley of the armed forces. They do the theme of each of our armed forces and invite the members of each to stand up and accept our thanks for their service. And then at one point, they have an incredible rendering of some wonderful American band acknowledgments of this country, and in the middle of it, Bob Jackson Minor as Abraham Lincoln reads the Gettysburg Address. You don't want to miss that. And I have to tell you, it goes on after that all the way till around 4 o'clock.
Wow. And then barbecues and then fireworks. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. So here we have the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Shakespeare is alive in Ashland, living our values. Celebrating the legacy of Shakespeare with diversity and inclusion. The Oregon Shakespeare Festival is a nonprofit theater founded in 1935, and their season runs from February to November in 3 different theaters. They offer 11 plays that include Shakespeare, modern and contemporary work, and world premieres. Their mission is inspired by Shakespeare's work and the cultural richness of the United States. They reveal our collective humanity through illuminating interpretations of new and classic plays, deepened by the kaleidoscope of rotating repertory. The Oregon Shakespeare Festival, unlike any theater company in the entire country. I have seen almost everything there this season. You do not want to miss the shows that are being done. Oregon Shakespeare Festival, thank you so much for choosing Ashland as your home. We love you.
California Repercussions.
They're in the band shell, that's why. Let me go to band shell. I'll cover it. These are the California Repercussions, formed by the University of California, and you can hear a full concert from them around 1:30, 1:45 at the band shell. Oregon Repercussions.
I can. $819 was Shakespeare.
Oh.
801.
812.
They got a little bit out of order here, it looks like. 801. Science Works is 801.
Okay.
I got it.
Great.
And then 812 after that.
And then I've got Ashland Fire and Rescue.
All right, give it up for Science Works right here. The Hands-On Museum is a nonprofit educational science center that has served the Rogue Valley since 2002. That's right. The museum is home to over 90 state-of-the-art hands-on exhibits, and I spend most of my Fridays there with my children, and you should too. The museum is open every day in the summer from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And this year they have the Maker Faire, Saturday, November 19th from 10 to 5.
Robots, robots, robots.
That's right.
Drones.
Crafts, which narrows it down pretty well. 3D printing. I want to try some of that. I want to print some.
Absolutely. And that is ScienceWorks, our very own ScienceWorks. And Sean, they are followed by Ashland Fire and Rescue, When Ashland Hose Company Number 1 was founded in 1887, many fires had challenged the economics of the town. Firefighting equipment has come a long way since the start of the hand and horse-drawn fire engine. This is engine 8801. A 2014 Pierce Type 1 engine in today's parade and has been in service for 2 years. Along with other apparatus with Ashland Fire and Rescue, it responds to more than 4,000 calls each year.
Really? We have that many here? My goodness.
Engine 8801 is driven by Weed Abatement Coordinator Steve Parks. Steve has served the Ashland community since 2010. He is a volunteer Ashland Response Team member, and he served as the interim Fire Adapted Communities Coordinator and is the current Weed Abatement Coordinator.
The next one is Southern Oregon Blue Sky Project. 805 and then 813. Okay. Wow. I wanted to be a fireman when I grew up. Is it too late? Do I still have time?
Yeah.
I can still be a fireman one day?
Yes, you can, Sean.
Okay,
Fire
good.
District number 5.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Jackson County Fuel. Not-for-profit third place, really?
All right, next we've got Jackson County. Let's try it again. Jackson County Fuel Committee is an all-volunteer organization that has kept the home fires burning for 38 years. Volunteers work year-round to restore our local forests by taking the excess wood and turning it into firewood. An environmentally friendly, local, renewable resource. The Fuel Committee also advocates for people who face the threat of utility shutoffs. So far this year, they have helped more than 100 families to prevent from getting disconnected. Thank you so much for all you do.
Well, and coming up, we have something that's really, really exciting.
Tell me about it, Livia.
Well, they are canine companions for independence. Raise a dog, change a life. Canine Companions for Independence is the nation's largest nonprofit organization that offers service dogs to the disabled free of charge. Puppy raisers raise the puppy for 18 months before they go to advanced training. If you would like to be a puppy raiser, this is a life-changing experience and a whole lot of puppy fun. Raise a puppy, change a life. Check out the CCI, the Canine Companions for Independence booth for more information at the entrance to Lithia Park. Thank you so much. If you have raised a service dog, you have made a difference. Life Unleashed. Assistance dogs aren't born, they're raised, they're trained, they're given a lot of love so that they can give a lot of love. Canine Companions for Independence.
Day of the Dead.
The thing is, you lose track of what you
I know it, yeah. 5:15 is next. And
Yeah, and then I'll get 1003.
Okay.
Canine Companions for Independence. Raise a puppy, change a life. Assistance dogs aren't born, they're raised. If you want to raise a puppy to help somebody, please, please, please check out their booth at the entrance to Lithia Park. Who's coming up behind the Canine Companions?
Well, I'll tell you, we've got Day of the Dead race, Remembering Nina.
And they
Welcoming. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, they won third place in the commercial
Yeah, they did.
entries.
Welcome first-time participants to the Day of Dead race. The Day of Dead will be held October 22nd, 2 days after my wedding. In talent, This entry is similar to the, say that word, all of it, say all that. Right, what she said. Okay, pronounced.
With an Italian accent.
Milko. I'm sorry, I'm fired from this job. This colorful entry is similar to the Italian gondola and is named after the co-racer director's cousin Nina, who lost her battle with that. That's another big word. I should have read that everything.
Southern Oregon Returned Peace Corps Volunteers. The Southern Oregon Returned Peace Corps Volunteers organization is a community of returned volunteers which meets regularly and engages in and promotes further service and cultural understanding both at home and abroad. I've always wanted to do that in the Peace Corps. Members strive to support their community and promote the Peace Corps as the life-changing and enriching experience it is both to Peace Corps volunteers and their host countries. You can contact them at southernoregonpcus@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Thank you so much. Yay, Returned Peace Corps volunteers.
And next up, we've got the Archangel Gabriel Orthodox Church. It's a community of Orthodox Christians who have been worshiping in and around Ashland for almost 30 years. The community is part of the ancient Eastern Orthodox Church, but although the parish has its origins in Russia Orthodox Church, its members are mostly comprised of Americans with various spiritual backgrounds. The church has recently bought land on the outskirts of Ashland and are hoping to build a new temple in the years to come. Meanwhile, they are meeting in a temporary space in Phoenix where you are warmly welcome as visitors.
What do we have after that? I had 1003. 1002? Yeah,
1102, and then I'll go 816.
But I'm not seeing Umpqua next. It looks like Peace House is next. Unless that car, there it is. That car is Umpqua Dairy. You've got Peace House?
What's that? Yeah.
Archangel Gabriel. And we are coming on to Umpqua Dairy Products. Umpqua is your local quality check dairy. A proud family tradition since 1931. I was there. Umpqua Dairy brings the freshest, highest quality dairy products to your table. They are proud to feature their 1941 Ford Model A pickup truck. It's been restored to commemorate their first year in business. Got Umpqua milk?
Honk that horn again. That's what I sound like when I wake up in the morning. Right before coffee.
You have 816?
All right, Peace House is Ashland's 35-year-old nonprofit that stands for peace and justice, providing education in the philosophy of nonviolence and serving the hungry. Peace House is sponsor of the Vision Quilt to create awareness regarding gun violence.
I don't have KSKQ 816. Let me do Camelot when it comes up since I have that. Yeah. 816.
816. I got. Oh, I was. Yeah. 821 is next, and then 811.
Okay. What? 821 is K.
You got 821?
No,
Yeah,
it says
Camelot.
Camelot Theater, but that's not Camelot. That's KKSQ.
811.
Nope. They don't have their number, and that's really a problem. KSKQ 89.5 Homegrown Radio. Do you have something for them?
I do not.
I don't have an entry. See their KSKQ booth at Ashland's Growers Market Tuesdays from 10 to 11 a.m. to hear farm talk. Ashland own radio station, KSKQ.
The Green Show. The Brain Labor Report. The Brain Labor. I was trying to get Stephen Colbert on that whole thing.
I'm not seeing Ashland Camelot at all.
I'd say 21.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not seeing them at all?
I'm not seeing them there. I'm not seeing a number here. Healthcare for all, universal healthcare. Healthcare is a human right. Check out their booth right by the entrance to Lithia Park. Healthcare for all. Oh, I'm not getting these jobs with justice. I'm not seeing that down at
811.
Activism. Do they have an entry number?
Where's La Clinica?
And following them, we have Camelot Theater Conservatory with Legally Blonde, the musical.
Oh, man.
And that runs for 6 performances only, August 4th through the 7th at the Camelot Theater, 5 miles north in Talent. Legally Blonde, the musical, follows the transformation of Ella Woods as she tackles stereotypes, snobbery, and scandal in pursuit of her dreams. And there is Tyler Ward, the acting coach.
There he is.
And that is directed by Rebecca K. Campbell, musical directed by Carl Iverson, choreography. It is the culmination of an incredible 6-week summer camp. Unlike any of its kind in Southern Oregon. So make sure August 4th through the 7th, go and support the next generation of theater artists at Camelot Conservatory's summer camp production, Legally Blonde, the musical.
This next highly choreographed group is La Clinica. That's a group of 17 nonprofit community health centers dedicated to helping Jackson County residents, especially those who have no other access to health care, live their healthiest lives possible. They offer a huge range of medical and dental care with particular focus on wellness, education, and prevention, and offers sliding scale services for people without insurance. Our mobile health care, look at this thing. I want to take that camping. Which have been in parade today, Ashland every week to serve people who are unable to visit the health centers.
I don't see 517. She said 517.
Aloha Grill.
Aloha Grill, but I'm not seeing a number 17. Aloha Grill, now open at 475 A Street in the Railroad District. It's just not here. Oh, it's listed as 272. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 3:30. Authentic Hawaiian plates.
Aloha and mahalo.
Excuse me as I went crazy because it said 217.
Right, exactly. 810. All right. It's time to put away that television and iPad and pick up a book with the Friends of the Ashland Public Library.
Yes, yes, yes. Read a book.
Ashland Public Library invites everyone to exercise your mind through reading and learning this summer and peeling out. All right. That's the last thing you're allowed to do in a parade. The Friends of the Ashland Public Library mission is to support the Ashland Public Library to achieve and all of its goals, ensuring free access to information as part of Ashland's community life, to which the Friends are firmly dedicated. And the library welcomes Lithia Park to the 100-year-old club. The library is now 104.
I have to say I'm old-fashioned. I like a book in my hand as opposed to a Kindle in my lap.
That's right.
And here they are, the Newman Hotel Group. I have to say these are an amazing group of people. Newman Hotel celebrating weddings in Ashland. Please, please check out the Ashland Springs, the Ashland Hills. They now have a new one in Jacksonville, Lark's Restaurant, the Inn at the Commons in Medford. This is an incredible group of people, entrepreneurs who keep it local. Thank you for the Newman Hotel Group. Get married in the park.
I like it.
Picnic in the park with the Newman Hotel Group.
The Rotary. It is the Rotary, 1004.
Because I'm a 501c3.
All right, Rotary Club of Ashland. Somebody else is 100. The Rotary Club of Ashland and Lithia Springs are celebrating 100 years of service. They must have called the park and said, hey, let's do something fun 100 years ago.
First place winners, social and service organizations.
That's right. Lithia Springs service projects have included vocational scholarships, community service grants, international students exchange scholarships. Joint projects between two Rotary clubs have been Polio Plus. All kinds of amazing things. And they send the schools, the students from Ashland High down to Guanajuato as well.
And I'll tell you, they provide scholarships for so many different students. It's absolutely incredible. And as a member of a Rotary, I know that they are committed to eradicating polio worldwide. Scholarship programs, foreign exchange students, virtual enterprise class, Ashland Reads, and the Rotary supports.
And the Easter Bunny.
And there's Southern Oregon Chevy dealer Teece Chevy pulling the Rotary ice rink
Very nice.
float. Rotary Club of Ashland, service above self since 1941. Thank you so much.
All right, some of our platinum sponsors I wanted to read real quick. Grizzly Peak Winery, thank you so much. Teece Chevy, Lithia Auto Store, and Soul Smile, Dr. Kibble Dentistry. So there's something to do after this parade, right, Livia Janice? We can walk down to the park, we can get some food, we can hear some music, we can see all kinds. So let's thank some Silver Star sponsors as well. The Ashland Hills Hotel and Suites, Rock Island Design, Sherwin-Williams, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, Davis Hearn, Anderson Turner, Blue Giraffe, and the Ashland Food Coop or Co-op, Coop.
whichever you prefer. Gosh, I'm a member of at least 2 coops. Ashland Food Co-op, the Medford, and the Grange Co-op. What do we have coming up, Sean?
Well, this is the Southern Oregon Blue Skies Project, a group based in Ashland are dedicated to promoting awareness and activating the change to end geoengineering. Their primary aim is to end stratospheric aerosol spraying and albedo enhancement reflecting sunlight from aluminum, strontium, said that wrong.
Strontium.
Strontium and barium. There was a great deal of scientific data that suggests, I'm going to read this way before I do this again. We host a circuit of top researchers and experts to educate our community to the realities of geoengineering. You are welcome to support the mission and join as a volunteer. Uh-oh.
Somebody lost their canine companion. If you look over here, it's a Chihuahua. It's going to be dropped off at the Ashland Police Department. They have a location downtown opposite the plaza. And this poor dog does not have a collar and a license, but she is adorable. Sorry, my vision is not what it used to be. Oh my goodness, it's Mobile Madness! Mobile
They're crazy
Madness!
and they're mobile!
They are now located at Siskiyou and Walker. They are incredible. If you think your cell phone is unrepairable, think again. Mobile Madness, and there's Sue Roberts with her Chihuahua. Mobile Madness is located both in Ashland and in Medford at the second north exit. I'll tell you, they are incredible. They sell phones, they repair them, and any kind of, and they have used equipment. They are, can you tell I like them a lot? They're incredible. Mobile Madness. You have these guys? What number are they? 513.
National Culture Peace Commission. Supporting climate change.
803.
803?
Yeah.
How did we get? Oh, okay. All right, Southern Oregonians for a Healthy Climate. This activist group who have joined forces to promote awareness about climate change issues throughout the region. They are Southern Oregon's Climate Action Now, Rogue Climate, Citizens Climate Lobby, Southern Oregon, say that word, Pachamama Alliance, Hair on Fire Oregon, I'm sorry, the SOU Sustainability Center, the RCC Green Team. These groups meet quarterly to coordinate efforts as they continue to fight to encourage Oregon to assume a national leadership role in efforts to protect our planet, our future generations.
Pachamama Alliance Community.
There it is.
Geos Institute. Our critical climate. 612? What's 612? Is that them? I don't have a 612. 507. Oh, Echo Teece. I've got them. Mate Revolution T-Cart. The Mate Revolution T-Cart is human-powered by Rogue Valley-based Echo Teece. Look for the Mate Revolution T-Cart when they debut this year at Oregon County Fair.
And directly after that?
Oh, Country Fair. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only reading
Country
what's
Fair.
written.
After that, the second place winner for the commercial entry, Rickster Cargo Cycles. How fun. One of those better have some ice cream in it for me. All right, so you can park it right here. I'll take an ice cream sandwich. Which would you like?
I've got a...
They're promoting electric cargo cycles, energy-efficient, state-of-the-art technology to Southern Oregon for family, pets, merchandise. And I've been needing some music, Livia.
I know. Sean, dance along. Ashland Culture of Peace Commission. This is the Ashland Culture of Peace Commission's coming out party. The Ashland Culture of Peace brings heart and compassion to conversations, decision-making, and systems, encourages mutual respect so that all residents and visitors feel safe, heard, and empowered. It invites everyone's participation, relying on the natural gifts of each community member. Ashland Culture of Peace Commission creates an emerging, evolving, living model for thriving together as fellow humans, and that is energetic. This is a citizens commission that is local and global in scope and impact. And you may have noticed Mr. Jeff Golden. He has an incredible cable TV show called Immense Possibilities, which talks about the possibilities that we are capable of as human beings. Ashland Culture of Peace Commission. Please remember, everyone and every organization is a pathway to peace and a peace ambassador, because it's time. You got 808?
All right, OHSU School of Nursing Ashland campus is dedicated to improving the health and quality of life For all Oregonians through excellence, innovation, and leadership in healthcare, education, and research. OHSU nurses on the Ashland campus are honored to serve the Rogue Valley.
And they are followed by Gold Hill Whitewater Center, King of the Rogue. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I was just using one of these paddles this weekend, my first time on a paddleboard ever.
The Gold Hill Whitewater Center is building one of the best natural whitewater parks in America at Tillamook Falls on the Rogue River at Gold Hill. Come celebrate the park at the 4th annual King of the Rogue race this Saturday, July 9th. The spectacular whitewater race is for kayaks, rafts, and stand-up paddle boards. It's our local paddle company, and they will provide the paddles. Come support Southern Oregon Whitewater.
All right, now this next one has been helping us out all day and for quite some time. Recology Ashland, serving since 1935. That's right, that sound you hear in the morning on some Thursdays is these guys helping clean up the environment. 100% employee-owned company. Employees personally and professionally believe in giving back to the communities and our environment by volunteering time and resources. The 4th of July is the largest trash-producing day of the year for Ashland, and Recology is proud to be here to help pick up the celebration once it's over. And they do it, like, quick.
They do.
It's done. Fantastic.
While we have a little bit of a break, I want to remind you of the story of Ashland's sister city, Guanajuato. We enjoy an official sister city relationship with Guanajuato, Mexico, and will be celebrating the 50th anniversary in 2019. Ashland's close ties to Guanajuato trace back to the late 1960s, when a Southern Oregon University language professor rented a bus and took some students to Mexico over Christmas vacation.
Now, this is one near and dear to my heart because I got to be a Boy Scout when I was 6 for a parade in Texas. But this is the second place winner, the Boy Scouts Troop 112, Oregon's oldest troop, established in 1915. Sales and recycle of Christmas trees during the season is a major fundraiser of the campus. Yes, sir. And 602 from Vermont. You guys are all the way out here from Vermont.
Well, welcome.
My goodness.
Welcome to Ashland.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for coming.
This looks fun.
Oh my goodness! Just don't spray water.
I need this. This needs to go in my backyard, right next to the big lawnmower.
I like it. I like it.
How fun!
So we have Boy Scouts from Ashland and Boy Scouts from Vermont. Where's what I was reading? So reminder. Oh look! Wait, we gotta watch this. Gotta watch this, Sean. Can you do that?
Here you go. You know what? I don't think I can do that. At least I shouldn't try.
You're a man scout now.
Is there a medic on duty? Look at that. Nice work, everyone. Give him a hand for that. That was nice work.
That was great. We have another one coming on. Here we go.
So he's smart. He's wearing a helmet. I would need that. All right. Good job. Now do it backwards. What? Look at this guy. Like he's being chased by an alligator. Great work, guys. Give it up. Troop 112. And the one from Vermont.
92? And the one from Vermont, yes. So just a little bit more about our sister city. The idea by Graciela Senora Chela Tap Cox began leading students and community members on annual visits to our sister city, Guanajuato. That was the featured destination, a colonial mining town and cultural center in the mountains of the Sierra de Guanajuato in central Mexico. The travelers found themselves serving as unofficial representatives of Ashland. Oh, look what's coming up now, reminding all of us to please brush and floss. White Dental Studio, Southern Oregon's only Eco Dentistry Association Gold certified practice. White Dental Studio provides general and advanced dentistry for the entire family. That siren is if you don't brush and floss, they're coming for you.
I believe Mr. White was destined to be a dentist.
White Dental
What should I
Studio
do when I
and
grow up? I could be a fireman. No. Right.
They're located at 727 North Main Street in Ashland. And what do we have here, Sean, following White Dental Studio?
We've got Smokey the Bear, everybody. U.S. Forest Service, Rogue River, and Siskiyou National Forest. Remember, only all of you can prevent forest fires. Rogue Siskiyou National Forest presents the famous Smokey Bear who wants to remind you that what I just said. I went off script and I nailed it.
You did. So remember, they are our forests and we need to take care of them. There's a group coming up now that is usually one of the most spectacular entries in the parade.
And there he is. Oh, not this guy.
Not this guy here. But that is Gil Anderson from Platt Anderson Cellars.
That's right.
He and his lovely wife, Shelby, donate wine to so many events that serve the community. But we have coming up El Tapatio. El Tapatio Restaurant of Ashland is owned and run by the Padilla family. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner and invite the community to join them for live performances daily from 6 to 9 p.m. Join them for live music and dancing and call them anytime you need catering or are serving a large banquet. El Tapatio, absolutely magnificent. They are always in the 4th of July parade and it is absolutely gorgeous. They're usually the longest entry, so I don't know what's coming up. And don't be surprised. They have an incredible entry. They have not only the motor vehicles, but they have people on horseback and in costume. They are an incredible support system for this community. El Tapatio in Ashland, enjoy your summer with them. The best authentic Mexican food in town.
Oh man, I want a stick and a blindfold. I want to get up there and see what I can get in that. I know that thing's full of candy. Yes! And I caught one. Thank you very much. Did you get that?
And just for safety's sake, please do not run out into the street to get the candy. And that is Ballet Folklorico, Ritmo Alegre. They always march with El Tapatio. Gorgeous, gorgeous costumes. Ballet Folklorico. Absolutely wonderful entry. I was going to say entree.
You meant entree.
I meant entree. The entrees there are quite fine.
Look at that. I want that with a couple surfboards on top.
It's for sale, Sean.
It is.
It's for sale. Yay.
Who wants to sponsor me for that truck right there?
El Tapatio. And look at these amazing horsemen and probably some horsewomen as well. The costumes, everything about them. That's El Tapatio.
Wait a minute, they're going sideways.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at that. That's like slow motion.
A little
Beautiful.
gifty.
Yeehaw.
And I know there's a gap after El Tapatio, but the parade is far from over. So please keep out of the streets, keep the streets clear. You usually have someone to pick up.
That means you, everybody in front of the gas station down there.
The parade is not over. Please keep the street, please keep it clear for the next parade entry. There is a bit of a gap, but it's not over, folks. It ain't over till it's over.
Maybe Gil Anderson will go down there and...
Sean, tell us what Ashland is like for filmmakers in our country.
Well, thank you for asking, Olivia Janice. So the great thing about Ashland is the last 3 years, Movie Maker magazine has named Ashland the best place to work and live as a filmmaker, which is one of the reasons that I decided to move back after being gone for 13 years in the Bay Area. But I actually grew up here, and I didn't see the beauty until I moved back, and I realized this is where I want to come and make movies. And actually, Southern Oregon Film and Media is dedicated to helping everyone that's involved with that. Not only filmmakers, but also restaurants and other businesses that get, participate in the filmmaking. We shot Wild here a couple years back.
That's right,
was pretty
we did.
Cool.
That was a great movie.
There's a couple more movies coming up that I can't tell you about that are going to be filmed here. I finished my first feature-length documentary here in this town.
And that's for Real House Films.
That's right.
And I know one of the things that you also do is you help business owners in town put their best face forward on film.
That's right. People don't like to read as much, so they like to watch videos.
That's
and if we can help them tell their stories, that's what we like to do.
Now.
Park,
Control.
so please.
Yes. Then the Ashland City Band is followed by the California Repercussions, formed by a group of University of California undergraduate students in the 1980s. The California Repercussions first played for a Reno, Nevada charity event, and that gig was such a hit, the group stayed together and has been performing ever since. About half of the original members are still active in the group today. If you got to see the Green Show Saturday or Sunday, that was them, and they're going to be giving a half-hour to 40-minute concert following the Ashland City Band this afternoon at the Band Shell in Lithia Park. Then they are followed by the College Fund Street Band. These are some wonderful musicians who are putting money together for their college fund. 2 of the 5 brothers and sisters are in college now, and the other 3 hope to get there.
Why didn't I think of that?
I know. The band performs throughout Northern California at street fairs, farmers markets, and corporate events to raise money for their college fund. But today, they are performing for free at the Band Shell. They've appeared at the Sacramento Bee and Sacramento Magazine, and were featured on Good Day Sacramento and ABC News 10 in Sacramento. So please join us again at the bandshell this afternoon. It promises to be an incredible afternoon of music and patriotism.
I see some activity down there at the, looks like it's in front of the library right now. Looks like we're going to finally close that gap. So please stay in those
And I don't see any
reserved spaces that you got like 3 days ago with tape.
Yeah. Okay.
It was hard work getting those spaces. So stay there. There's more to come.
There is more to come. It just seems like there's a big gap. Oh, because there is.
That's
but
right.
I have to tell you, there are so many volunteers on the day of the 4th of July, and one of the hardest things to do is gap control. They have 3 or 4 different streets that different entries line up on. Entries like the nonprofit ones or the commercial ones. And so trying to filter these groups in, as you can see, the next entry coming down the street is motorized. So please, please, please keep your children, your pets, and yourself out of the street. We have some more entries coming, and please be aware that in the middle of the street, there is a giftee from one of the horses.
And it looks like next up we have a lovely family. I'm not sure what their float is, but they are walking right in front of us. Thank you so much for being in the parade today. And then we have a lovely lady in a pink dress with her friend completely ignoring me. Welcome. Yay. Oh, there we go.
So just a reminder, Sean Mark Nipper from Real House Films, and I'm Livia Janice from Livia Janice Productions, and we are your co-moderators for this parade. And if you missed the parade and you're not here, we are streaming live.
That's right.
We are also probably going to be on the cable network for the next 6 months. So revisit your parade entry or our wonderful moderation, which is anything but moderate.
And just so you know, there is a piece of candy in the street there. That is not candy over there. So please.
And we do ask you, the entries have been asked not to throw candy because it is very dangerous. Please clear the street. We have a motorized entry coming now. Thank you so much for supporting the Ashland 4th of July and the parade. We have what entries coming up? I can see a motorized vehicle and what looked like Smokey the Bear, but he already went by.
512 and then 510.
You want to get 512? I'll
Sure.
get 510. I'm bossy, but I'm the oldest of 5.
5. There we go.
So once again, we have a motorized entry coming down the street right now, so please, and we have somebody who's going to take care of the giftee from the horse, and that's what's slowing things up right now. So
Got it.
finish crossing the street if you're crossing, but please keep your children back. The motorized entries can't see them from the side mirrors.
Watch your step there, Dennis Slattery.
And let's have a big round of applause for the man in the straw hat who is taking care of the entries from the horses.
Yeah.
Or the exits from the horses. Sorry about that, sound people.
Oh my goodness.
Yay! A job like no other in this town. Got to do it for love of horse, I guess.
That's right.
It's got a full
All right, it looks like we've got a parade back in session.
Yay! Yes, we do.
Fantastic. All right, so Momentum River Expedition is a small, guide-owned and operated company offering whitewater rafting in Oregon, Northern California, Idaho, and beyond. Yes, thank you so much for that. I kept staring at it. Including trips from the headquarters in beautiful Ashland, Oregon. Guests enjoy world-class rivers in a small group with unparalleled personal service, a handcrafted quality and attention to detail, organic meals, and one of the most experienced and friendly guide staff in the world. That's right, guided by Bigfoot. That's okay, it's just his face. He usually is smiling. Momentum offers trips ranging from mild to heart-pounding, from full half-day trips to 9-day wilderness adventures. Fantastic.
And they are followed, Sean, by 101.9 Light FM. They play today's hits and yesterday's favorites, home to John Tesh in the morning, Leslie Hayes in the afternoon, and Delilah at night. The most music while you work on 101.9 Light FM. Woo! Light FM, thank you.
All right, right up to that, we've got SO Derby. Look out. Voted the best sports team in Southern Oregon. SO Derby is the new name for Rogue Valley's favorite roller derby league.
And they are followed, Sean, by Segway. Segway of Jacksonville. Exciting, fun, easy to use, invigorating, it inspires adventures. And if you saw Much Ado About Nothing last year at the Shakespeare Festival, they even had a Segway in the show. It was exciting.
And this Segway will pull you over if you're speeding on your Segway.
Segway's line of personal transporters. It's like riding on air. Stand on one and it remains stationary, lean forward and it glides forward at exactly the speed you want. Segway of Jacksonville.
I think they have a new one now that you won't actually have to hold on.
When Shank's mare is tired, I think that's what they call your feet, then you can ride on a Segway.
Are Segways allowed in the on Lithia Park?
That's a great question.
All right, we'll
let's follow one and find out.
Oh, okay, that's the one with the shiny, flashy lights.
Who's coming next, Sean?
This is the first place winner for the family neighborhood, and this is Autism Awareness, Celebrating Differences. This is a float celebrating our differences and raising awareness for autism. Students from McLaughlin Middle School are here to spread the message of love and acceptance. That's right. Oh, and an adorable puppy.
And a puppy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Goodness, a baby and a puppy. Okay, who's looking anywhere else? But you know what, Sean? Coming up behind them is the incredible group of musicians from all over the country, and I believe from different countries in the world.
I see Texas.
Texas Sam Houston State University. This is the American Band College. And once they get here, they're going to be playing music, so they won't hear what we have to say about them. Yes, they are. Yes, tonight's concert includes a Celtic group joining them and dancers doing river dance combinations. American Band College of Sam Houston State University. It's here every summer. And this year they're giving $5 of every ticket for when you go to watch the fireworks and hear their concert back to the chamber to support the fireworks.
It's going to be the best place to watch the fireworks, so they say.
And you can still get tickets at the door at Ashland High School at the athletic field.
All right, here we go. All right, here comes the drums, my favorite part. Okay. Jeez. Not ready for that. Yay. Oh, that's right. There we go. We got this sleeve of the wrong end. They've got the best instruments right there.
8 o'clock concert tonight at the athletic field at Ashland High School on Mountain Avenue. Mountain Avenue and Siskiyou Boulevard. Go straight down where the parade route is to Mountain and make a left. Lance Leduc is their guest MC. Haley Richardson is a 13-year-old Irish fiddle champion. She'll be there tonight. The Wild Rovers, a Celtic combo. Chris Nash and Tara Barry Fellon, former lead dancers in Riverdance. Don't miss the audience sing-along of favorite patriotic music. There's no better viewing spot for the Chamber of Commerce fireworks. Tickets are available at the gate.
And next up, we've got the Oregon Cabaret Theater. Give it up for them right there. The Oregon Cabaret Theater has provided first-class entertainment and dining in the Rogue Valley for the last 30 years. 30 years. A remodeled church located 1 block from Shakespeare Festival, the Cabaret's venues oozes with the old-school charm and the jazz era. The restaurant produces exceptional dishes, and whether you have a pre-show dinner, reservation, or just drinks and dessert, it's going to be a blast.
And they will be opening a production of Chicago, the musical Chicago. I believe it's next weekend. So check out OregonCabaretTheater.com or .org. And I'll tell you, you put in theater, and they are the first theater to come up on the webpage, Oregon Cabaret Theater. Take 201, I'll take.
Okay.
I got 201?
Yeah. Ashland High School Band. The Ashland High School Music Department offers training and education.
There's a banjo in that band.
Their wind ensemble, jazz orchestra, and choral ensembles. Featured here are students of the Ashland High School Jazz Ensemble playing New Orleans-style second line street music.
And Sean, they're followed by the Ashland Football Club. Ashland football since 1898, over 100 years of support. The Ashland High School football team had a very successful 2015 season, making it to the state 5A championship game where they lost to Summit. But the team is gearing up for 2016 as well as beginning its year-long planning and fundraising for their biennial competition of the Pacific Rim Bowl, a week-long cultural exchange and games.
That guy's got his game face on right there. Look at him. Oh, yeah.
Ashland High School team will travel to Japan to continue the 29-year tradition in July 2017.
That's right. I can feel the intimidation driving down the road right now. All other high schools should fear the Grizzlies. I wrote that last part myself.
You're on 509?
Yep.
93.7?
All right, 93.7 now, FM. Plays the hits of Southern Oregon and has home of Ryan Seacrest in the afternoons, JoJo Lopez in the morning. That's right.
And ladies and gentlemen, please keep the route clean for the last entry. This is the last entry, and it is an incredible entry. It's called Samba Like It Hot. And you're welcome to follow Samba Like It Hot all the way down to the plaza, but please let them march beforehand. Keep it clean. Keep the street clear. Samba Like It Hot is a Brazilian percussion band that has been together for over 20 years and performs every year in the 4th of July and children's Halloween parades. Boy, do they ever. And they also play for the Relay for Life in Ashland and sometimes private events. Samba Like It Hot is the final entry. Let them pass through, and then you are welcome to follow them down to the plaza and on into Lithia Park for an afternoon of booths, food, and entertainment. As I said, the Ashland Chamber of Commerce, which is a chamber of commerce like no other, they are what provides the funding to have this day happen. They partner with so many people. They partner with Asante Physician Partners. Whoa. Pacific Northwest Toyota. Stars and Stripes sponsors are Ecology of Ashland, Ashland HomeNet, which is what is filming us right now, Ashland Family Dentistry and Southern Oregon University, and Ashland Fiber Network and the Newman Hotel Group. So once again, this is the final parade entry. It's coming up to where the cameras are. Samba Like It Hot.
Speaking of cameras, this crew out here has been working hard this morning, making sure that everything's been filmed. Give it up for the DMC. That's right. The thankless job.
Every year they are out here to film Ashland's 4th of July parade, and without them we couldn't do it. So once again, we want to thank Ashland Fiber Network and Jim Teece and the Ashland Chamber of Commerce, and here is Samba Like It Hot. Whoa.
Woo, shake it, shake it.
I can't shake it quite like that. Absolutely incredible. Look at these guys. I don't know, Sean, I'm getting my groove on.
I know it. Nothing like having the whole town of Ashland follow you.
Samba Like It Hot.
Olivia Janice.
And Sean Mark Nipper.
That was so fun. Thank you so much for letting me join you up here on the stage.
Thank you so much for co-moderating the parade. And I will be your mistress of ceremonies down at the band shell, so I look forward to seeing all 17,000 of you down there at the band shell. So enjoy the rest of today with the booths, the food, the entertainment, and please join us tonight for the American Band College at Ashland High School.
And the extended fireworks tonight.
Extended fireworks. Thank you, and happy 4th of July.
Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. I'm signing off, and I'm going to run down to the band shell.
Yeah.